Everyone, it's Leanne again. How are you? I said I'd come back and show you those Shemi Dixon little books. Clever girl she is, with an envelope. Now she used an envelope. I made two of them and I did film them, but didn't work out. I had to stop halfway. Anyway, here's an envelope. Now these measure, these ones. Oops, dropped something. Oh well. These ones are measured around 8 3/4 or inches, or if you're going for centimeters, it's around 22 centimeters. Interesting. Okay, so that's what we've done. Now what we're going to first do is fold it in halves. That's what she did. Now you can go over to her YouTube channel, Shemi Dixon, and have a look how she did it. I'm just showing you how I did it. She's an artist, of course, and she can do pretty things, but I'm not an artist, so I do it my way, but I like the process, her process. Now she's straightened it down the center. Now what we're going to do is cut our little triangle. So when you fold it, this is the cover, of course, and when you fold it, it doesn't fall in on each other and crush it. So all you do is a little triangle, cut it up to that point there, come over to this page and do exactly the same, and voila. See that? Just a little triangle. So when you close it, it doesn't fall in on itself. See that? Anyway, that's good. Now I'm going to cover this. Now it's got two pockets like that, and put some little things in it. I'm going to cover it with this test run I did on an old paper bag, brown paper bag. I was doing some sunflower seeds. Sunflowers. I was practicing them. Anyway, there's that. So I'm going to use that as the front cover because I like it. I think it looks pretty. So anyway, there we're going to do that. So we're going to glue it with my tacky glue again, which I use Super Tack glue. Now I'm going to cover the entire page of the envelope. Now this is really good glue. It sticks with everything. Did everyone enjoy my orchids and my tomato mania? I've got tomatoes, like I said, coming out of the compost heap every year, and I just keep replanting them, and they are beauties. They always come up really well. Right, there we go. And they're growing really well at the moment. Right, now we've glued that onto our paper. Now I'm going to cut it out. And the orchids, as I said, were from my son next door. He hurt his back and he can't garden anymore, so I took over a lot of his plants, and he was very good at growing trees like raspberries, blueberries, oranges. I've got all his plants. I put them all in pots because although this is our home here, we are going to retire, and I wanted to take everything with us, so I left them in pots, and that is where they are. So they haven't grown very well since being in pots because, yuck. But they're surviving. Okay, there we go. There's my next book. You can cover it with anything. You can cover it with, well, that one I did myself. That one's from a 12 by 12 inch pad, and this one is myself on a brown paper bag practicing sunflower seeds. And on the back, that's supposed to be a poppy. It didn't turn out very well. Anyway, now we're going to use some washi tape. Now I thought I'd use this black and white one. What's the pink look like? No, I'll use black and white. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to reinforce around the edges. Now you do that half and half, apparently. But if you know they look a little bit too skinny, then we can put a new piece on it. Let's see how we go here. Just get my little scissors. Right, so we put half on the front, and then we fold it over and put half on the inside. Now wipe, push it down and then really well. I'll use this sponer. Now that edge line looks pretty cool. Now do it again to the top. Hang on a minute. Let me just see something there. I just remembered something. Right. You can only put it on the... how did I do the top? Let me just see. Oh, I did it on that separately. Right. Okay. So we're going to put it on the top just to reinforce it. Like that. And that will reinforce it when folded over. Like that. Cut off all the edges. Let's see this one. Right. Get all that sticky bits off. Right, we'll do the sides now. Now the sides, you can only come up to the flip pocket. Dear oh dear, I'm sorry about that. To the edge there. I'll just turn that off. I got interrupted the other day, didn't I? I'm sorry about that. There we go. Now we'll come up to this edge line here. So we'll come straight up to this edge line here. Okay. Now I'll just do that. Only half of the tape. Remember the other half goes on the other side. So we'll go to about there. Now we'll chop it off. Like that. Fold it over to get that edge line like that. See that? Quite looks nice, that black, I think. Right, we'll do the other side. Like that. Turn it over. And there we go. Now we'll put down our pockets. And we'll fold it back over neatly. And there it is. Isn't that lovely? Now on the front, I'm going to do this little word I have here called remember. Now, you know, you can make what you will of that word, but you know, it's a little book. You might want to remember something in it, or you might want to remember something you did. And let me just see where the best place is. I think I like it just there. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue it down with some more glue. Like that. Right, now we'll put it, oops, not upside down. We'll put it just there. Okay. There we go. Isn't that sweet? That is gorgeous. Now the inside is, do you know what? I forgot to get the paper. How dreadful. So what I'll do is I'll just stop right now and then I'll come back. Okay? See you soon.